Hey there, folks. It's Colin Dawson with Lockdown Movie Reviews. I've got one here that I found was a great gem. I know I've not been on in a while, but I just got to bring it to you. It's Harry Tracy, Desperado. It's a 1 hour and 47-minute long Western drama. Doesn't really have the feel of most Westerns. It goes on about the last surviving member of the Butch Cassidy gang, and he's mostly in the Pacific Northwest. Shows him breaking out of jail. He's basically lost a posse and everything. And he's going to go off on his own and just live his life. And this reporter comes to take pictures of him because it's the last person who's going to be out there. He's the last real outlaw. And Harry Tracy is played by Bruce Dern. And he does an excellent job. He acts his heart out in this one. And he does everything to try and catch it, and he doesn't seem that he's acting. And he looks the same, but he almost does capture something out there that's separate, that shows the qualities of a great actor. Same with Michael Gwynn, who plays David Merrill, who is the reporter who comes to take pictures of him. And then he convinces him to go out on the road again. He's going to be his sidekick and they'll rob banks. Harry never shot at anybody unless they shot at him first. And he always had a code like that. He'd always leave something behind for somebody. And then with a little bit of that magic or something else you would say, he would say, let me, here's something. Don't ever say Harry Tracy didn't give you something. Make a wish. And that's something that kind of came up in a lot of stuff, especially at the end. And, it's like you want to fulfill somebody's dreams or something else. Some of that little bit of magic out there. And it comes from a time when there was a lot more unification. Even if you were on other sides of the law, there was more unification. And when he broke out of prison, shows him breaking out, I think, 3 times. It's one of the things he always did because he's always in there just for robbery. Because he never killed anybody, really, unless they'd shot at him first. And there's this woman, Catherine Tuttle, played by Helen Shaver, that he falls madly in love with when he first sees her and says when he gets out he's going to come and find her. Well, they go up to Seattle where she's at, and he finds her. He actually goes to the newspaper writer and a lawyer and says, I want you to put a published paper in. I want you to do this. How much do I need to pay? Because I'm really Harry Tracy. And I've not been robbing these banks over in South Dakota or anywhere. I'm right here with you. And as it is, they go out and they rob a bank. He was about to get away completely. And he sees Catherine. And he chases her down. They break out of prison. He goes and picks her up, everything. They go off and basically elope in a way. Living on the road, most of the people aren't wanting to turn him in. Helps working out on a house and everything. And right before then, his partner tries to turn against him. It's like he wants them all for himself. He's like, I can't do that. Everything. He tells him all sorts of things, tells him off, and it's like, you gotta do what you gotta do. And it shows him grinding the shotgun into the ground and everything, filling it with mud and everything else and rocks. He's walking away and he's going to shoot both of them. And he had only been true and faithful to his friend, David Merrill. That then, that last little bit, turned against him. The rifle blew up in his face, killed him. Posse finally caught up to him at the farm he was trying to help with. Guy's like, I didn't turn you in. He's like, I knew they'd be coming. Went out into the cornfield, waited for him to shoot him. He shot 2 or 3 times at him. Got hit, laid down on the ground. And then, in like some sort of magical connection, he screamed out, Catherine. And he shot himself. And I mean, there's a whole legend out there that Dick Tracy, was his son, and he went down to California and became a famous person, or else a generation after that. And that's a good movie, and honestly, I like that legend. I'm not sure if it's really true. I should look it up. But it is a great movie also that I'm going to have to give you a review on. Now, like, subscribe, and share. Helps the channel out a lot. And if there's any movies you want me to look at, any other genres, sci-fi, drama, anything, let me know. I'll be happy to watch them. I love going to the movies back when it was open once a week and getting lunch and going on to work. So, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Colin Dawson, Lockdown Movie Reviews.